And I'm your host, Madame la Prof. So, I don't know if you all noticed the little video I posted this weekend. So, I decided for fun, because you know, February, and February rhymes with fun? I don't know. But a fellow content creator, I'm not calling her my friend, she's not a friend, she's just a content creator with way more experience and talent than I do. Has this fun little challenge / activity / creative outlet. I don't even know how to call it. I'll call it a challenge for lack of a better word, and also not enough coffee in me right now to find the right words. So she basically is posting a prompt every other day, and with that prompt we need to create content. So the first prompt that she had on February 1st was, "Child, nobody even knows me." But I feel that those who do follow me know me, but those who don't follow me don't know me. That makes no sense. But yeah, anyway, so I'm going to do that this month. Last year I did a push-up challenge. This year I'm doing a video challenge. Is one harder than the other? I don't know. But yeah, and I was actually thinking about redoing the push-up challenge, but I said, nope, not this time. Did it once, and that was great. I fundraised, I think, $150 for mental health, which is great. But part of me was expecting a bit more than 150. I'm happy with 150. What's been happening in education these days? Well, to be honest, in the news, they have been talking a lot about things like success rates, things like, French results. But yesterday, what caught my ear was talk about how they are boosting up security and police presence around schools in Longueuil. Now, for those who are unfamiliar with Longueuil, Longueuil is a town, south shore of Montreal, so south of Montreal. It's not that far, it's literally on the other side of the bridge. So you take the Jacques-Cartier Bridge and it's right on the other side. And there have been a lot of issues involving gangs, involving bullying and violence and harassment, not just amongst students, but from what I understand and what I gather, a few months back there was talk about how local merchants and stores and business owners are concerned because students will come in and will commit petty crimes. My camera is crooked a bit, just a bit. There we go. And there are concerns about public safety, and oh my God, my door is knocking, hold on. Full disclosure, I've got a student in my classroom right now finishing an essay. And she's going to be quiet and she's going to pretend she's not listening to her French teacher doing her little daily videos. She's giggling. But seriously, and they interviewed students who are part of those schools on the South Shore in Longueuil, and they are reluctant, refusing to speak to adults, to speak to cops, to speak to teachers, to speak to admin about these incidents of violence, because they are more afraid of the fallout that will occur from them snitching. Because if that existed back in my day, in the that, snitches get stitches, is that still a thing that people say these days? It's still happening today. And I find that appalling. Because it shows me that things have not changed at all. Like, what do we say in French? Plus ça change, plus ça reste pareil. Pretty much. So I'm kind of like stunned, shocked, and at the same time I'm not. because I see it happen here. Maybe not in the same way, but I recall 2-3 years ago where I used to teach, a bunch of fools, nay idiots, were playing around with a laser pointer in my classroom, and no one wanted to call them out. No one. And I resorted to different methods and tactics to try and get them to confess, which is nothing in the grand scheme of things. You know, beating up, stealing, and committing violence, and a laser pointer, like two different games, two different ballparks. But the fact that something as stupid as playing with a laser pointer, no one wanted to call the kids out on it, it goes to show you that that culture still exists. And one wonders, does it still exist because the adults are doing the same thing and no one wants to call them out? And yet we live in a culture where everybody's filming everything with their phones. So wouldn't that encourage people to say, he's the one that did it? It's sad, and as an educator, I don't have a solution for that. I don't have an answer to fix that. And in my studies, and I don't want to say that, oh, maybe they do teach this now to future teachers in university. I don't think they take the time to equip teachers and educators how to deal with this. It's not, I don't think it's in their mandate to do so, which is a bit sad. So I'm going to cut this short because, you know, I feel the awkwardness. Yeah, but she's a good kid. Like, on the record now, it's like, she's a good kid. Have yourselves an awesome day.